Hey guys, back again with another review video. Sadly, we have not had the best weather the last couple weeks, so sorry that the footage is a little bit dark, but I did make some upgrades as far as audio and video quality goes. Hopefully you guys like it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new footage. This time we're here for the Electron Volt, which is part of MVP's circuit events. It's one of their winter series player pack discs, and I believe it's the first driver that they've made in Electron plastic. You guys, most of you will know the Volt has been out for a long time. Super straight distance driver, slower speed distance driver, and super reliable, dependable, and it's just now come out in the Electron plastic, which makes me really excited to see them branching out and making more molds in the Electron plastic, because I really like the way it feels. I really like the way that it beats in. So I've been using this for about 3 weeks now, testing it against a neutron volt to see how they fly against each other. Does a great job as far as still maintaining consistency, still being able to fight the wind. We got out on some days where it was a little bit windier, and it does a fantastic job fighting back against both crosswind and headwind, just like the original Volt. It's definitely a little bit more understable. I was able to get it to flip up more, carry longer before the fade came out. It has a little bit less fade, or less harsh fade on the end of it, but very few times did I ever have it really turn over and go further right than I wanted. It's still got a lot of consistency. It just has a little bit more flip and a little bit more carry to it. I was getting bigger distance out of the Electron Volt than the neutron Volt. It is a little bit domier on top. It's not quite as flat as the neutron Volt I've got, but it still feels really good in my hand. I like this plastic. Like I said, I love the Electron plastic, and so it was super exciting to have it. I've been playing, as you guys can see, in the snow and everything still. We have not caught a break up here in Montana as far as the weather goes. So it's been great to have the Electron plastic just because of how much grip it offers you. You don't have to worry about really wiping it down with a towel and drying it off all the way every time. You can pick it up, throw it. At no point did I feel like I didn't have complete control over the disc coming out of my hand. This was my first time trying out a Volt. I had thrown one maybe 1 or 2 times, but it was about 3 weeks ago that I got both the neutron and Electron Volt, and I've been throwing them a ton. The Electron Volt is definitely going to go in my bag until at least the end of spring, back when we get back to decent weather. I'll consider some other changes, but for now it's definitely going to go in the bag just to combat the conditions we're dealing with and everything, combat the slickness and the rain, as well as it's been a great flying disc for consistency's sake. You can really just point and shoot it. It's going to have a little bit of fade at the end, but you can land them at the same spot every time. It's crazy how close the neutron Volt and the Electron Volt were landing next to each other almost every single time. The Electron Volt was just a little bit further and a little bit less to the left. Just a little bit less fade on it, but they were super consistent right next to each other. Didn't matter what line I was putting them on. I could flip them to flat, let them fade back out, throw them on hyzer lines, throw them dead straight, turn them a little bit, and every time they were landing almost mirror images of each other. Like I said, the Electron Volt's just a little bit straighter and a little bit more carry to it. So super great disc. Glad I got the chance to try it out. Like I said, let me know what you think of the video content and everything, the new filming, in the comment section. I think the next video is going to be this guy. I was lucky enough recently to pick up the Electron anode, as well as I got a hold of one of the proton atoms with the Skullboy stamp. If you guys haven't seen these yet, they're super sweet. Thank you to Steve over at MVP. And this is the Electron anode, so that'll be probably the next video, hopefully here in the next week or so. I'll have it up and everything, so check that out soon. As always, if you guys have any questions or anything about the Electron Volt, let me know. If you have any suggestions for the videos, feel free to leave a comment or anything, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.